We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here. Welcome back to Tailor Tales. We're here catching Dimitri red-handed taking photos off the computer when he could have just asked us. He breaks out into a cold sweat. This is not what it looks like. He starts to ramble. I'm confused. Did Dimitri want a copy of that picture? But why? I feel like I walked in on something that I wasn't supposed to see. By now, Dimitri has turned a nice shade of red. It looks like a deer caught in headlights. That scream. Or like whimper. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was silly. I just wanted the picture because you're rather nice. I mean, the picture, it's nice. Dimitri runs his hand through his hair, looking like he's at a total loss. I'm sorry, I sound like a complete creep. He takes out his cell phone again, looking mortified this time, then starts to swipe his finger on the screen. I'll delete it now. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment here. What's with the over-the-top reaction? Did Dimitri really want that picture of us? I mean, I'm fine with that. I would have given him a copy if he simply asked for it, but he's acting so sneaky and suspicious over it. Then again, I sort of had the same reaction earlier when he walked in on me, zooming on his face. I guess I can't talk much either. I start slowly. Okay, it's a good picture. I would have given you a copy if you asked for it. Dimitri pulls his eyes away from the screen to look at me, narrowing them like he doesn't believe what I'm saying. Awkwardly, I slink past him, getting on my computer so that I can send the file to his phone. I open up my web browser and quickly send it to him in an email. There, now you have the high quality picture. You can show it around college and tell people you've turned into a model. I choke, trying to lighten the atmosphere. Dimitri checks his phone after getting a notification, then hurriedly turns off his screen. He shakes his head, still looking self-conscious and nervous. I'd rather not show this to anyone, he mumbles. They'd make fun of me for sure. Why? I think you're good-looking. People make fun of you? No, why? I think you're good-looking. Now I'm back to my fierce side. I say without missing a key. Dimitri's mouth drops in shock. He starts to sputter something incoherent and giggles nervously. He doesn't quite know what to say. Truthfully, that was a bold move by me, complimenting his appearance like that. However, Dimitri shouldn't feel ashamed. He is good looking after all. He's grown into a fine young man. Like wine, growing so fine. Or, well, wine doesn't grow. It just... What's the term? What do wine people's term? Age. It aged so well, I guess. I think that's the first time someone has ever told me that, he admits. Now that I find hard to believe. Really, but you're very handsome though. I'm surprised to hear that no one gives you any compliments. Dimitri hides his face behind his hands. Please, you're embarrassing me here. I grin at him. Don't be. I'm saying you've got nothing to worry about. You could totally be a male model, you know? You've got a nice face, the height, and as far as I know, the abs. Stop. I can't hit all of these comments. Dimitri pouts at me, begging me to stop. There's something so irresistible about teasing Dimitri as usual. He gets all awkward and embarrassed, but it's so adorable. I chuckle lightly, deciding to give him a break for now. By the way, Sarah's staying over for dinner. Do you think you can buy enough for 3 people today? Glad that I'm not teasing him anymore, Dimitri removes his hand from his face and stands up straight. I'll buy it with the lingering blush on his cheek. Sure, I can do that. Anything else? I think that's it. Dimitri looks relieved. Then I'll go now, he says before quickly slinking out of my workroom. Maybe I teased him a bit too much. I leave the room myself to check up on Sarah. During dinner, Sarah and I discussed the client a bit more. It turns out this 25-year-old woman is named Mandy Hops and just got engaged to her fiance. She's hired Sarah to take pictures at her wedding, and now she also wants to hire me to create a wedding dress for her. I had to schedule an appointment with Mandy personally. I'm definitely eager to take this on. A wedding dress, it'll be my first, but I'll try my hardest to create something special. However, I ended up in this situation, I'm not sure. Left-hand green, I call out. Oh shit, it's Twister. If you move your scrawny butt out of the way, then I can reach it, Sarah complains. Maybe if you weren't so big, you could go around me, Dimitri fires back. Don't say that to a girl. The both of them are posed in a weird position on top of a twisted mat. I'm the shot caller, holding a wheel that says where they need to place their hands or feet and on which color. We're playing Twisted, the game Sarah gave me a few hours ago. Sarah's leg is half over Dimitri's thigh and she's holding herself up in the air with both of her hands. Dimitri's own arm seems to be blocking her access to the green dot. How did I get roped into this? Somehow Sarah managed to rile Dimitri up and challenge him to a game of Twisted. For some reason, Dimitri accepted. I guess he couldn't back down. They're so competitive around each other. Watch it! Sarah hisses as she moves around. Stop stepping on my fingers! Dimitri huffs loudly. They both groan and complain as they get into their new position. I sigh. Why am I doing this again? I spin the wheel once more. Right foot, yellow. This earns me a crow from both Sarah and Dimitri. They start to get ready and move towards their new position. Hey! Any closer, my foot will be up your butt. Sarah warns Dimitri. Funny, it already feels like it's there. Dimitri retorts. You watch your mouth, cat boy. Can't you watch your foot instead? Where are you putting that? You won't stand a chance at beating me if you keep complaining like this. Right hand red, I interject in a bored voice. They've been ribbing each other since the start of the game. I've known Sarah since college, and I've seen how competitive and aggressive she can get when she wants to win. However, I wasn't quite prepared to see Dimitri had the same sort of mean streak in him as well. It seems like he doesn't like to lose. Sarah lets out a gargled and strange noise. Not strained. Noise as she tries to reach underneath Dimitri's body to tap the red circle, but she's on her last breath here. Oh, well, shit. Sarah eventually slips and falls down flat on the colored mat. No, she yells in frustration. Yes, Dimitri cries out victoriously. You cheated. You pushed me, Sarah accused him. I don't think he did. Dimitri gets up from the mat and smirks at her. I did not accept your defeat, you sore loser. Michiko, say something. He clearly pushed me. I shake my head. Sarah, you fell. Dimitri went fair and square. She shoots me a dirty look. Traitor. Well played. Dimitri nods his head at her. But the best man won. Ugh. Sarah throws her hands up in the air. She then tears the wheel out of my hands and bumps me off the chair, taking the seat herself. Michiko, take him on. Avenge me. Me? I'm stunned. I haven't played this game since I was a little girl. I haven't been really active either lately. I'm up for another round if you want to, Dimitri says politely. Okay, guess we're doing it. Before I can even respond, Sarah places her hand on my back and pushes me onto the mat. I almost stumbled right into Dimitri, but stopped right before face planting myself into his chest. I tilt my head to look up at Dimitri and him, and Dimitri looks down at me. To be this up close and personal to him again reminds me of that photo shoot we did before. It makes me feel a bit restless and on edge. I guess I have no choice, I say with a shrug. Dimitri chuckles shyly, averting his eyes from me and backing away to give me some space. Go easy on me, he says with a smile. I huff. It should be the other way around. Dimitri is way more athletic than I am. Whatever, bring it. We start a new round of Twisted. This time I'm on the mat with Dimitri. Sarah's eagerly commanding us where to go as Dimitri and I dance around each other in the hopes of not falling down. Several times he almost slips and falls whenever he gets too close to me. It seems that he's trying his best to avoid physical contact with me. To be fair, I didn't expect him to be so fidgety around me, not after that photo shoot where we embraced and all. As we both reach for a green circle, our hands touch by accident. Dimitri immediately pulls back with a gulp and places his hand down one circle below. He practically jumped out of his own skin. Is he really that nervous around me? Maybe he just doesn't want to lose. Sarah keeps barking out commands, and soon enough we're down on all fours, entangled with each other. I've started to break out into a sweat. It's so hard keeping myself propped up without falling. I have not played this game in forever, and I feel like I wouldn't do a good job. Come on, Michiko, you have to win it for me. Can't stand the smug look on his face. Sarah mostly gripes to herself. Okay, I'm still good on time. I'm trying my best, I reply. Alright, left hand on yellow, recites Sarah. Dimitri has already moved to the correct spot, and I'm looking around to see what's the best position for me. There, right below Dimitri will be the best choice. The yellow circle is just out of my reach, but if I turn my body around and arch my back, I can reach it. What would that look like? I bend my spine and arch my back as much as I can. My fingers try to reach for the spot, while worming myself through Dimitri's position. I'm looking at the circle upside down. What the fuck? I'm upside down? I've almost gotten it. Yeah, I reached it. I laugh victoriously. There's a mess of brown hair covering my vision. I finally realized the position I'm in. I've crawled underneath Dimitri, who was down on all fours, to reach the circle, whereas I'm turned around, practically lifting myself up against his body. Well, this is enough. Well, this is awkward. I could have took a quick CG art, but I'm praying that there's a gallery art or something. Dimitri decides to look down to me. Our faces only inches apart. His blue eyes stare straight into my soul. I feel myself breathless for a second. I see the mole underneath his eyes so clearly now and can even count the numbers of long lashes he has. His arms and legs shaking, trying to prevent himself from toppling right onto me, whilst also keeping enough distance so that our bodies don't touch. I'm still staring into his eyes and I feel my heart pounding fast until I'm sure my face has grown red. This is too close for comfort. This is a great game for people that like each other, you know? Hey guys, there will be no sex positions in Twisted. Sarah, stop! Sarah exclaims. Sex positions? Dimitri loses his balance out of pure shock. Unfortunately, since I'm right below him, he squishes me flat against the ground. The wind gets knocked out of me and I grunt out loud. I'm so sorry, Dimitri says in a panicked voice, and he immediately rolls off of me. He's down on one knee, extending me a hand, and his blue eyes are looking at me full of worry. Are you okay? No, I got squished by a giant superhero. I slowly push myself off the ground and I suck Dimitri's hand. In one swift motion, he lifts me up as if I were nothing more than a feather. My heart is beating so fast, it felt so sudden. I wasn't expecting this. Dimitri's entire face is red. Honestly, I can't really look at him either. That's such an embarrassing position. I wasn't really thinking about the predicament I'd be in when I reached for that circle. Then Sarah had to go and mention something like that. Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little shaken up. I'm really sorry. I should have been able to hold on for longer. Dimitri then turns to Sarah and gives her a dirty look. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Dimitri look angry before. I win, is all Sarah says as she throws down the twisted board. What? I question. If such a simple comment will make you lose focus, then I win, she says, grinning. She's grinning mischievously. She said that on purpose to get Dimitri to lose. I didn't realize Sarah was so cunning. This rivalry she has going on with Dimitri is getting to be a bit too much to handle. Didn't realize such an innocent comment will get you all into a tizzy, Sarah says with a smirk. Dimitri's face turns red in response to Sarah's provocations? He narrows his blue eyes at her. Didn't think you'd stoop so low, he says in return. Guys, this is stupid. Sarah, leave Dimitri alone, okay? And Dimitri, please don't indulge her. Dimitri's eyes curl up and he gives me this defeated look. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't engage in childish behavior. Well, I should admit you're childish, Sarah says while chuckling, and Dimitri shoots her another dirty look. But playtime is over. I had to head back and get some rest. Sarah starts to clean up the game and places everything back in the box. I stand there shaking my head at her. Hey, at least she's cleaning it up. She could have just left. I wish these two could get along. Dimitri looks at Sarah disapprovingly as if he's forcing himself to be polite to her. Goodbye. When Dimitri leaves the room, Sarah and I are left alone. It's kind of fun to tease, says Sarah. I clamp my mouth shut, remembering that he said that he doesn't mind being bullied by the person he likes. Then again, I don't think he likes Sarah very much, so he probably doesn't like her teasing. I don't think he likes it when you do, though, I point out. But don't you think so too? His reactions are always so on point. It just makes me want to tease him even more. You sadist? Sadist? I agree though. Oh, come on. I know you feel the same way. Don't tell me you don't think his reactions are fun. Or even try to get a reaction out of him every once in a while. Well, shit. I think teasing him is fun sometimes. That's not really my thing. I can't even say I'll see you guys. Technically I can say I'll see you guys in the next episode, but I won't. I do tease him sometimes. So I think teasing him is fun sometimes. I have to agree, sometimes it's hard not to tease him to get that flustered reaction out of him. I think teasing him is fun sometimes, I admit. See? Sarah looks smug. But not in the way you do it. You're just bullying the poor guy. Sarah rolls her eyes at me. Spare me the lecture. He's a college student. He can handle it. No one can handle your fierceness, Sarah, I joke. Sarah winks at me. You know it. Anyways, I have to head back home now. Do contact Mandy about the wedding dress, alright? Will do. Sarah says goodnight and finally leaves my house. Regardless whether I like teasing Dimitri or not, being so close to him sure gave me a fright. I put a hand on top of my heart. It's still racing. There have been too many moments where I've been up close and personal with Dimitri lately. I shake my head, trying to get these thoughts out. Alright, I was gonna say it's a long-ass chapter, but the chapter's done with. So now we can end today's episode off and go to chapter 10 next. I don't know, again, if Dimitri's gonna have 23 chapters like Neil, or maybe he'll have less, or maybe a little more. I'm not too sure. No, I'm not too sure. And I don't know if the developer posted how many chapters each character has. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You touch it,